Today I'm going to show you how to navigate when you first enter LearningZone. The first page you'll enter is called the Global Page or Global Navigation Page. You may notice here in the middle there is Recent Activity. This shows items that are in all your LearningZone Powered by Canvas courses and anything that has happened recently. You may notice a blue dot in front of several items. This signifies that that item has had a recent submission. To see more about what that might be, just select in that band. If you scroll down, you'll notice a blue dot in front of whatever has some new item that has been submitted. You can go directly to that item just by selecting it. To minimize this list, just select the box or band again. This will be available when you first enter LearningZone. In the top left-hand corner, you see the LearningZone icon. You can use this at any time to return to this LearningZone homepage. In the top middle, you see the global navigation. This is the global way to get to all of your LearningZone courses just by selecting that drop-down. The next is the grades, which will take you to all of your gradebooks for any courses you have. And finally, the calendar, which shows you all of the items which are due in LearningZone for all of your courses. You see over here at the right hand where it lists the different courses. Later on, we'll explain how to navigate the calendar. To return to the home page, remember you can just select the LearningZone icon. In the top right, you see your personal settings or help menu. The first link is a link with your name on it that if you select it, you can go in and change your profile. The next link is an inbox, and we'll learn more about this later on in our training. But it is your LearningZone email. The next link is settings, and we're going to explore settings a little bit because that's where you're going to set up how and when you want notified. The next button is log out, and that when you complete your activity in LearningZone, you'll need to log out using that. And finally, the help button. The help button is very important. Be sure to watch the information at the end of this orientation that explains all about how to get help in LearningZone. On the right side or side panel, you see the to-do list. This area contains items that need graded in all of your courses. You can quickly access the speed grader by selecting that assignment. Or, if you'd like, you can ignore that assignment until more people submit. Down below that is the Coming Up area, where it shows any assignments that are coming up in the next 2 weeks. Now, to decide how to get notified about your assignments or discussion board submissions, in the top user menu, select Settings. Once you are in Settings, you may notice over in the top right-hand corner that it shows your HutchCC email address. You can also add your personal email address to be notified directly there, or you can even add your cell phone number. All you have to do is select Add Email Address. There you can enter your personal email address, or if you select the tab next to that, your cell phone number. Once you have entered those items, you can decide how and when you want notified. Select Notification in the left-hand menu. There you will see any items or ways if you've added a personal email address. If you've added a cell phone, it'll be in the next column. If you scroll down the page, you see different items that you can be notified about. If there's nothing visible in that column, then you will not be receiving notification for that item. Remember, conversations are emails. So if you want to be notified when you create a conversation or an email, then you need to select or mouse over the box next to the email column that you want to be notified in. If you want to be notified right away, select the check mark. If you want to be sent a daily summary, of all conversations, select the clock. If you want to be notified weekly, the box or calendar. And if you decide you want to remove a notification, select the X, and that removes that notification. Remember, you can go back at any time and change these notifications to suit your needs. The next item in your settings area that you need to notice is the Files area. This is similar to the Files area or your personal repository in Angel. It's a good place to put files that you can access in any of your courses, so you no longer have to carry around a jump drive. You can upload it in here. When you see your Files area, you'll notice that it has your name at the top. That means it's your personal file, and you can organize using folders. We'll be learning more about uploading files and using folders in this area in a later video. I'm going to return to the LearningZone Global Home Page. Next, I will show you how to navigate when you enter LearningZone.